podcasts out there, but only one with this kind of energy.
Welcome to EVP Show Recaps, Predictions, Sports. Let go, show recaps, predictions, sports.
In one podcast.
Welcome to EVP Show Recaps, Predictions, Sports. Let go.
What's going on, everybody? It's EVP from EVP Show, live for your Smackdown recap. Just cleaning out the live. So what did you guys think about Smackdown? For me, it wasn't great, but it was okay, I guess. $16,000 people there tonight. In my opinion, they definitely didn't. I don't know. I don't feel like it was. Yeah, didn't move the needle for me, but I'm glad that I didn't spend money to go. But the main event was fine. Building up to more stuff. Obviously, they're going to have to pump the title on Pump for a while. So, a lot of people online are upset that they're going back to Sammy and Kevin, but kind of makes sense. I think Sammy still recovered from the broken hand or whatever. So, yeah, I mean, it wasn't as good as the previous couple of weeks for me, but I don't know. They kind of fumbled the Blake Monroe return, in my opinion. Seems like they're just going to throw her automatically into the women's championship picture, which, I mean, I don't hate it, but she just hasn't done anything on TV, so we'll see. But we're live. This is the SmackDown recap, live here on the EVP Show, Friday, August 21st, 2026. So SmackDown was the highest selling, the most people that had in the year of 2026 tonight. 16th, right at 16,000, like 15,999 the last update I saw. So they definitely sold a lot of tickets, but for me, the shows wasn't great, in my opinion. But let's talk about it. Once again, we are live here on my YouTube channel, the EVP Show, my X page, and also DW Television X, live on DW Television on X as well. So this is the not Raw, SmackDown recap, August 21st, 2026. SmackDown took place from the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Tonight, we're going to see the undisputed WWE champion, the best in the world, CM Punk defend his title against the prize fighter, hometown of Canada, Kevin Owens. That match went close to 30 minutes, so WWE gave plenty of time for the main event, but they kind of stacked everything up into a 2-hour card. So they did make a couple of matches for next week, but I don't know. For me, the show was kind of off, in my opinion, except for the main event. We're also going to see the tag team championship. The newly crowned tag team champions, the MFT, Tama Tonga and Tala Tonga, with Haku as their manager, will defend their titles against Wepa Up, former SmackDown tag team champion, Damian Priest and R-Truth. What else we got tonight? We were supposed to get the SmackDown debut of Blake Monroe. We did see some of that, but obviously it wasn't a match against Julia. Like I said, I feel like they really fumbled this, but we'll talk about it. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton will make an appearance as well. So definitely a packed, hostile crowd from the Scotiabank Arena. Like I said, 16,000 people, the most tickets they've sold on a SmackDown for the end of the year 2026. Show opens up with Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett welcoming us. We see the pre-show rivals of the Undisputed WWE Champion CM Punk and Kevin Owens. So we get a video package looking at the feud that's taking place from last week of Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. What's going on, Leslie? Good to see you. Happy to see Tatum. Yeah, I'm glad that they wasn't in the closet this week. They're still, I'm glad they're booking a match or prolonging the storyline that they started instead of having them in the closet. So definitely a better segment tonight. Looks like she has a match versus Meechin next week on one. Fatal Influence versus Jade Group versus Charlotte's Group. That's the way it seems. It definitely seems that way. It could be headed for something like that for War Games. We'll see. But next week, JC Jane looks like will defend her U.S. title against Paige, and then we'll get Meechin versus Tatum Paxley. Probably going to see the return of Nikki Bella in that JC Jane match. I would think so. She wasn't there tonight, so definitely could see that coming up next week. You could have a title change. I doubt they're going to do that right now, but I don't know. We'll see. So we get the video package of what happened last Friday on SmackDown with Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. This feud actually is a lot better now than it was at WrestleMania. So looking forward to their match coming up at Sunday Night Main Event, September the 6th from Atlanta, Georgia, 8 p.m. Eastern on Peacock. There's 3 matches announced for the Saturday Night Main Event. Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton, Open Femi versus Braun Breaker. Those made official tonight. Baron Corbin versus Lil Yachty. He has to last longer than 5 minutes before tricking him to get another United States Championship match. Not sure why they didn't just do the United States Championship match, but see. So we head to the back. Sami Zayn is complaining to the SmackDown general manager, Nick Aldis. Sami Zayn was supposed to face Cody Rhodes in the main event last week. And if he won that match, he was going to be the number 1 contender for it. Face the winner of the Kevin Owens CM Punk match tonight. But that match never got off the ground because Randy Orton attacked Cody Rhodes from behind. Sami Zayn says he should have been defending the Undisputed WWE Championship tonight. Obviously, Sami is from Canada as well. Sami then asked Nick Aldis if he will ever get his rematch. Sami Zayn then admits he is happy for Kevin Owens and said all of this is a complete injustice. Sami said, told me to have a number 1 contender match last week with a broken hand, and he said he liked to boost up and went out there and to wrestle. SmackDown did flop out really quick. It definitely did. Punk and Owens got 30 minutes, so the rest of the card, the rest of the SmackDown card only got an hour and a half. With commercials, 30 to 45 minutes, something like that. Maybe a little bit, maybe an hour. I don't know. So Sami Zayn admits he is happy for Kevin Owens, but says it is an injustice what's happened. He said he put his boots on last week, but Randy Orton got involved in his matchup. Randy Orton comes from behind. Sami Zayn is standing there behind him. He said, told Sami, just continue on. I want to hear what the rest of you have to say. But then they're interrupted by Cody Rhodes, who is in the ring calling out Randy Orton. Sami said, what's going on? Obviously, he tells Nick Aldis not to walk away. Nick Aldis is making his way out to the ring to stop just before they get out of hand. Cody and Randy obviously closed the show last week with mayhem all over the ring. Nick Aldis makes his way out, and he says, you guys are not doing this tonight after last week's disaster. Then Randy Orton's music hits. He makes his way out. Randy says he is going to whoop Cody's ass at Sunday Night's Main Event in front of his family. Cody Rhodes asked Orton what's stopping them from exchanging blows. He said, "What?" He said, "You're not the man to wait 2 weeks." He said, "Why don't we do this tonight?" They called us to intervene and announces that if either one of them lays a finger on each other, they will never get another shot at the undisputed WWE Championship. Both men, I'm sure, are going to want another shot at the championship, but can they contain themselves is the question for 2 weeks. Randy Orton says Nick Aldis has his word that he will never jeopardize the opportunity to become 15-time undisputed WWE champion. Randy Orton says if Cody Rhodes has swung that chair, he wouldn't be able to live with them. Randy Orton said he has zero remorse when he did it. He said he was seeing red when he first attacked Cody Rhodes before WrestleMania. Randy Orton calls Cody Rhodes a good guy and the golden boy. They're running with that golden boy stuff. Randy Orton says he doesn't think Cody Rhodes will end him. He says, Cody, you've always been the good guy, and you're going to always be the good guy. Cody Rhodes then recalls Randy Orton turning on him earlier this year. Cody then says he's trying to teach Randy a lesson. Cody then vows to kill the legend of Randy Orton. Cody Rhodes then said that is not a prediction, but a spoiler. Paul Heyman saying Cody Rhodes drops the microphone and his music hits. So, getting some good storyline here. They're definitely teasing something that may happen. It may not happen till WrestleMania. We'll see. I don't think it happens before Street Fighter, but they're definitely teasing it. I remember that a few months back, that I think it was before WrestleMania, Paul Heyman came on to SmackDown and told Cody Rhodes that he's running out of options and that there always will be a wise man needed. So, could we see a heel turn? They're always throwing out the hints out there, but will WWE finally pull the trigger on it? We will see. But these two guys cannot touch each other in the next 2 weeks before Sunday Night Main Event in September, first Sunday in September, or neither one of them will get a shot at the Undisputed Championship ever again. We know that's not going to be the case, so see both men. I don't know. Maybe they will. We'll see. So we'll go to the first matchup of the night. It is for the men's SmackDown Tag Team Championship. The MFT, Tama Tonga, and Tala Tonga make their way out to the ring with Haku, as they will be defending the titles against the former champions Damian Priest and R-Truth. They issue a warning to the locker room. Tama Tonga says it's about their family now. Tala says the tag title belongs to them. Haku then joins them on their way to the ring and tells them how they fight, and now they showed them who is the MF and dog in here. So Haku is getting Tala and Tama Tonga hyped up for their championship defense tonight. So they're first ones out. Then we get the former tag team champions, Damian Priest and R-Truth, that make their way down to the ring. This is going to be a rematch for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. So all four men in the ring match us off with the MFT jumping Damian Priest and R-Truth from behind. Tama Tonga and Damian Priest are now going back and forth in the ring. Damian Priest in corners Tama Tonga hits a right hand. Damian Priest delivers a big boot. R-Truth then comes in and he hits a splash in the corner and sends Tala Tonga over the top rope and to the floor. Damian Priest and R-Truth then hit a double shoulder tackle to Tala Tonga. R-Truth then launches himself over the top rope, wiping out Tama Tonga. Damian Priest then continues to beat down on Tala on the floor. Back in the ring, R-Truth hits a right hand to Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga fires back, takes control, and he pounds away at R-Truth. Tala Tonga now the legal man. Fight then goes to the outside. Tala Tonga then tosses R-Truth over the barricade. Back in the ring, Once they get back in the ring, Tall Tonga hits a cheap shot to Damian Priest while R-Truth is out. R-Truth and tries to fight back, but Tall Tonga puts him down. Tama Tonga then gets the tag, and the MFTs begin to lay waste to R-Truth. Tama Tonga then places his knee against the neck of R-Truth, and he hits him with a headbutt. Tall Tonga then enters the ring, hits a thunderous chop to R-Truth. R-Truth then tries to fight back and hits a kick to Tama Tonga, but both men are now down in the ring. Damian Priest and Tall Tonga then come in. Damian Priest hits a big kick to Tala. He then super kicks Tall Tonga as well, and then unloads on Tala in the corner. Damian Priest then hits another kick, then follows up with a slam to Tama Tonga. Damian Priest heads to the top rope. He hit a flying clothesline off the top rope to Tala Tonga. Damian Priest is going airborne. So then they show the AAA Tag Team champion in the back watching the match on the monitor. The War Raiders still got something going on with them. They had a triple threat. Damian Priest then goes for a South of Heaven, but Tala Tonga outpowers him. Damian Priest then runs into a clothesline. Tala Tonga then continues to beat down on Damian Priest in the corner. Tama Tonga then hits a cheap chop behind the referee's back. Tala then runs into a big boot. Damian Priest then looks to tag R-Truth. Tama Tonga grabs his foot. Damian Priest then hits a spinning heel kick. He makes the tag. R-Truth then comes in fired up. He hits running shoulder tackles, and he follows it up with John Cena's move, the 5-knuckle shuffle, to Tama Tonga. He then hits the AA, the attitude adjustment, to Tama Tonga. He goes for the pin and the win for the titles, but Tala Tonga breaks up the pinfall. Damian Priest then sends Tala Tonga over the top rope and to the floor. Fight then slips to the outside. Damian Priest then takes out Tala Tonga. Tama then blindsides him, allowing Tala to send him over the apron. MFT then hit the Red Cross for the 1, 2, 3. And the MFTs are still your SmackDown WWE Tag Team Champion. After the match is over, they definitely look like they were teasing a heel turn for Damian Priest. Maybe that's something that's coming for him. I don't know what they do with them moving forward. This tag team division doesn't need that, but it looked like they were going to do it tonight. Yeah, but Damian Priest offers a handshake to R-Truth, and then they hug it out in the middle of the ring. So we did not get the heel turn from Damian Priest, even though they kind of teased it. So then we head backstage with Kathy Kelly. She is with Undisputed WWE Champion CM Punk. CM Punk says Kevin Owens has been fighting imaginary beasts in his head for 20 years. Punk says he has changed and gotten better, which is why he is the Undisputed WWE Champion. And we see the Viper, Randy Orton. So kind of teasing the Orton Punk match here down the line. Obviously, Randy Orton is trying to get number 15. He walks up to CM Punk. He tells CM Punk he gets done with Cody Rhodes, he's going to be coming after number 15. So he tells Punk that he will be coming for number 15 after he whooped Cody Rhodes' ass at Sunday night's main event. Randy Orton then walks away, and CM Punk tells Randy he's looking forward to it. So definitely precursor to something we're going to get. Maybe I would say Money in the Bank or Survivor Series we get Punk versus Orton. First time they have had any interaction, so looking forward to Punk's still dealing with the KO and Sammy as well. So we then get a video package recapping everything that went down with the WWE SmackDown Women's Champion Chelsea Green and Nick Aldis. The recap from her promo where she thought she was going to have to relinquish the title, and Nick Aldis ultimately told her she had 30 days to get cleared and be able to defend the title. See Chelsea Green in the backstage area. She sees Tiffany Stratton walking through. Chelsea then tells Tiffany Stratton that she wants to make it up to her for what had happened. What happened last week when she lost the United States Championship to JC Jane. Tells her she wants to take her out for a nice steak dinner. Tiffany Stratton tells Chelsea Green, "Don't worry about it. I knew that you were just trying to help out." But she said, "Do not." She said, "Please don't come out to her match tonight, as it will intervene in her women's championship reign." Not sure what that meant. Paige, who is signing autographs at the table, then walks up to Chelsea Green. Definitely giving Chelsea Green her flowers on the WWE Women's Championship. She does throw a shot at Nikki Bella in her promo. She's talking to Chelsea and Tiffany Stratton. But then Fatal Influence, SmackDown Tag Team Champions Laney Reed and Fallon Henley, and the new Women's United States SmackDown Champion JC Jane walk up to Chelsea Green. JC Jane says it's only a matter of time before she becomes the WWE Women's Champion. Paige then tells JC Jane she wants a title match next week for the Women's United States Championship. Laney Reed and Fallon Henley said also it's only a matter of time before they have all the gold. So good interaction there. We've seen JT and Paige before, but obviously there was no gold involved. Like I said, this could be where we get Nikki Bella probably to cost Paige the match or something like that. I can't see JC Jane dropping the title right now. So I guess that match is official for next week. I haven't seen anything online, but looks like that match could be happening next week. That would be, let's see, no, that wouldn't be, well, I'm trying to think of us to go home before Saturday night's main event. Today's the 21st, so that's next Friday will be the 28th. No, I don't think that's. I think there's still 2 more SmackDowns before we get to Sunday night's main event. So, as I talked about at the beginning of the stream, this was supposed to be the much anticipated SmackDown debut of Blake Monroe. We see her backstage, her hair's all curled up. Kathy Kelly walks up to her and asks about her debut. Blake Monroe says she sees herself as the WWE Women's Championship material. Blake Monroe then says she thinks her match tonight should be against Chelsea Green, but looks like she's going to be running it back with her old friend, which it wasn't her friend, but her old pal, Julia. And she said this match should be taking place in Paris or Milan, but instead it's in a dump like Toronto, trying to get that little heat on her. Like Monroe then says she looks great, and even when they give her nothing, she's looking for something to wear out there. Says she would do her best and make everyone talk about her, like always. So we were going to the match with Julia and Blake Monroe that was supposed to happen, but unfortunately, it wasn't much of a match. Julia makes her way down to the ring, and then we see Blake Monroe attack her from behind. So this match really never gets started. Blake Monroe wastes no time. She jumps Julia from behind and then continues to beat down on Julia. She throws her into the ring steps and also into the post on the outside. She sends Julia back into the ring. Blake Monroe then hits a vicious headbutt right to the jaw of Julia. She follows it up with a big knee. Blake Monroe then gets in the ring and then she hits the neutralizer, which Julia did not a great job of selling that, but then Blake Monroe's music hits. She hits on the ring and she starts to talk about the women's championship. That's when you will see her, but she's the Glamour herself did not even get a full match. This match the bell never rang. In a no contest. I'm not a big fan of that. Earlier in the day, I saw it on Twitter that WWE had moved this match from the website. So I don't know. It's very odd way to do things with Blake Monroe when she hasn't been on WWE television. So we'll see. It looks like they're on a collision course for Blake Monroe and the SmackDown Women's Championship, though. So we head to the back with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. Charlotte says she's excited for Alexa Bliss' belated birthday brunch. It was Alexa's birthday not too long ago. Alexa Bliss says it's going to be 3 of them. Tatum Paxley walks up and says she can't wait to hang out with them. Charlotte Flair then asks what's going on here. Then we get to Jay Cargill and the baddies show up. Jay Cargill said that Charlotte Flair needed some freak like Tatum Paxley to beat her a few weeks ago. Tatum Paxley then introduced herself and asked them if they're coming with them for the brunch. She said they talked about a Bloody Mary, so she said, which one of you guys are Bloody and which one of you guys are Mary? Tatum Paxley throwing some comedy in there. Meechin then challenges Tatum Paxley to a singles match next week. Tatum Paxley says she would love that. She said, hi, my name is Tatum Paxley. So they got them out of the closet from last week, which I thought was not a great follow-up from her debut. And now it's like going into the third time on television on the main roster. Next week, she will go one-on-one with Meechin. So they are progressing the storyline with Jade and the baddies, but I don't know. There's just something about the segment. I don't know. They kind of lost me last week when they were in the closet, truthfully. But we will see Tatum Paxley go one-on-one next week with Meechin, and also JC Jane will defend the SmackDown United States Championship against Paige. So we get the former SmackDown United States Champion Trick Williams and Lil Yachty make their way down to the ring. Trick Williams starts off by saying he knows it's been a minute, but he's got his dog back, Lil Yachty. Trick Williams says he doesn't have his United States Championship back, though. Trick Williams says Baron Corbin is taking shortcuts. Trick Williams called Baron Corbin out. Then out comes the SmackDown United States Champion. Baron Corbin arrives in style on a motorcycle. He is not carrying the United States Championship with him. Baron Corbin is scared off Lil Yachty. Trick Williams said he's the one that Baron Corbin is looking for. Trick said Baron Corbin cheated to win the United States Championship. Trick said Baron Corbin tells him to stop ducking him and give the people what they want. Trick Williams says he wants his rematch right here and right now. Baron Corbin says the United States Championship is getting a pretty little haircut. Baron Corbin says he doesn't think Trick Williams will get another shot at the gold. So it looks like Baron is getting all that fur removed from the U.S. title. Baron Corbin says he's already beat him twice. Baron says Trick Williams has nothing to offer him. Lil Yachty then comes from behind and attacks Baron Corbin with the kendo stick. Then Trick Williams sends Baron Corbin over the top rope with the clothesline. Baron Corbin is mad at this point. Then he offers Trick Williams the rematch of Sunday Night's main event. Baron Corbin says he wants Lil Yachty in his hometown. So I guess that's why Lil Yachty is going to be involved in this, because he's from Atlanta. Baron Corbin said if he survives 5 minutes in the ring if Lil Yachty survives 5 minutes in the ring with him, and Trick Williams will get his title shot. Baron Corbin said, but if he don't, then him and Trick are done for good. Trick will not get a rematch. He then tells Lil Yachty to put his money where his mouth is. Lil Yachty then accepts the challenge. Baron Corbin then tells him good, and this is going to be the longest 5 minutes of his life. So at Sunday Night's main event, Lil Yachty will go one-on-one with the United States Champion, Baron Corbin. If he lasts longer, 5 minutes or longer, Trick Williams will get another United States Championship match. But if he doesn't, then Trick will not get a rematch for that United States Championship. Originally, Lil Yachty was supposed to do a concert, but they scrapped that. So this is what we're getting. We're getting Lil Yachty versus Baron Corbin. Can he last longer than 5 minutes in the ring? For Trick to be able to get that championship rematch. So we'll see at Sunday Night's main event. We see Kathy Kelly She is backstage with the number one contender and the challenger for CM Punk's Undisputed SmackDown Championship tonight, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens says it's great to have a title match tonight, but we see Finn Balor then walks up. Look at that trick. Finn Balor then walks up to him and says he was so glad to see him back at SummerSlam. Finn Balor then says a little heads up would have been nice, but then Gunther shows up. Gunther says he wants to take some pressure off him. He said you got a shot to win the championship in front of your home in your home country. He then calls Finn Balor a shadow of himself. Put that stick up his Yachty, make him regret this match. I'm just not really into this, truthfully. I'm not. I think it should have been a U.S. title match, truthfully, but they won't let Yachty do something in his hometown, so it's going to be what we expect it to be, you know. But we'll see. Maybe I'm surprised, but Gunther walks up, tells Finn Balor he's nothing but a shadow of himself. He then says if Kevin Owens wins tonight, he needs to worry about him. So Gunther still after the title, seems to be. Finn Balor then says he will be waiting for Kevin Owens on the other side if he wins the undisputed WWE Championship tonight. So both him and Finn Balor are on a collision course with each other, Gunther and Finn Balor, and also they still have the men's SmackDown undisputed championship in their crosshairs. So we go to the next matchup of the night. It is Tiffany Stratton going one-on-one with one half of the Irresistible Forces, Lash Legend, accompanied to the ring by Nia Jax. This match was okay. Not great. Okay. And I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk about it. Tiffany Stratton going one-on-one with one half of the Irresistible Forces, the Bougie Bully herself, Lash Legend, accompanied to the ring by Nia Jax. So the match started with Tiffany Stratton hitting a dropkick to Lash Legend. Tiffany then hits an elbow. Lash Legend then fires back with an uppercut. She drives her knee against the back of Tiffany Stratton. Lash Legend then slams Tiffany Stratton into the mat for only a count of 2. Lash Legend is now just throwing Tiffany Stratton around the ring, and she sends Tiffany into the corner. Tiffany Stratton then hits a backbreaker to Lash Legend. Tiffany Stratton then goes for a suicide dive, but Lash Legend catches her midair and tosses her on the apron. Lash Legend hits a series of elbow strikes. Tiffany Stratton looks definitely suffered some sort of injured ribs last week due to Nia Jax and Lash Legend. She's screaming in pain. Tiffany Stratton tries to fight back, but Lash Legend clotheslines her, but only gets a count of 2. Lash Legend then drives her shoulder into the ribs of Tiffany Stratton and hits another big clothesline. Tiffany Stratton tries to fight back, goes for a small package, but Lash Legend fights out of it and hits a big boot. Tiffany Stratton is then working with busted ribs, as I said. She rolls out of the ring, and Lash Legend sends her into the post on the outside. Lash Legend then continues to beat down Tiffany Stratton. Lash Legend gets her back in the ring, hits a vertical suplex. She goes for an elbow drop, but she misses it. Tiffany Stratton then trying to mount a comeback. She goes for an Alabama slam, but instead hits her Hurricane Rana. Tiffany Stratton hits a stunner. Tiffany Stratton heads to the top rope and launches herself off the top rope, but Lash Legend moves out of the way. Then Lash Legend then hits Tiffany Stratton with the lash extension for the 1, 2, 3. So Lash Legend has pinned the former SmackDown Women's Champion and SmackDown Women's United States Champion clean in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3. After the match is over, Nia Jax gets in the ring and she hits a big leg drop. They continue the attack on Tiffany Stratton. Nia Jax and Lash Legend double team Tiffany, but then out comes the Women's SmackDown Champion with Chelsea Green, her music hits in her home country as well. She makes her way down to the ring with the kendo stick. Chelsea Green hits Lash Legend and Nia Jax with the kendo stick, and they roll to the outside of the ring. So Chelsea Green is getting a little physical out there, so maybe the outlook for her and that injury still look pretty bad. But She did not let that deter her from coming out and saving her bestie, Tiffany Stratton. So, decent segment. Definitely setting something up. We'll see. Later on in the night, Blake Monroe said she had her sights set on Chelsea Green and the SmackDown Women's Championship, which we could possibly get, I believe, hopefully at Money in the Bank. But we will see where they go with it. So we get a hype video package on the main event on Kevin Owens and CM Punk. Obviously, the 20-year history between the two. Then we get a video package to hype up Shinsuke Nakamura's return and the arrival of his mystery partner here, which is Hiromu Takahashi. Shinsuke cuts a promo and says he won the MFTs. Hiromu Takahashi then says he is Kyoki, who has fought around the world and now has arrived in WWE. He then says he will fight everyone. And says the stronger they are, the more fun he will have. Shinsuke then says he doesn't fear chaos, he enjoys it. So Kyoki and Shinsuke have a message for the MFTs. So we will go to the main event of the night. Sorry, I'm having to cut the stream a little bit short tonight, as I am going to be traveling tonight and tomorrow. So trying to get through this SmackDown recap for you guys. So this match is for the undisputed WWE Championship. Kevin Owens in his home country, in his backyard, going after the SmackDown Championship held by CM Punk. This match got the full 30 minutes. The match did not disappoint, but obviously people online were a little disappointed with the ending as well. So Kevin Owens makes his way out to the ring to a loud, raucous crowd at the Scotiabank Arena in Canada. CM Punk comes out wearing a Jason Voorhees hockey mask. Interesting stuff there, CM Punk with that mask. He got booed in Canada as expected. This is not a home game for CM Punk. This is for the undisputed WWE Championship though. CM Punk versus Kevin Owens. Both men try to hit each other before the bell even rings. Obviously, there's no love lost with these two men. Once the bell rings, the match starts off with both men trading strikes. Kevin Owens and corners CM Punk, hits him with a clothesline. Kevin Owens then sends CM Punk over the top rope and to the floor. CM Punk then stomps on Kevin Owens with a series of boots. Kevin Owens then sends CM Punk over the apron and hits him with a big right hand. Fight then spills to the outside. Kevin Owens then hits a thunderous chop across CM Punk's chest. Kevin Owens then clears the announce desk. CM Punk ambushes him from behind. Back in the ring, Kevin Owens hits a senton. He goes for a stunner, but CM Punk countered with a neck breaker that hits a stomp on Kevin Owens. Shout out to Seth Rollins on that stomp. Kevin Owens then sends CM Punk into the corner, hits him with a series of right hands. CM Punk then fires back with an Irish whip. CM Punk then hits a chop on the back of Kevin Owens, and he follows it up with a knee strike. Punk then slams Kevin Owens into the canvas. CM Punk then applies a crossface in the middle of the ring. Kevin Owens works his way out of that, but CM Punk then continues to target the surgically repaired neck of KO. Also, he was out for 18 months or so. Kevin Owens is now back on his feet. Mounting a comeback, CM Punk sends him flying with a clothesline. Kevin Owens then tries to fight back with a series of chops. Kevin Owens hits a big clothesline, and both men are down. Kevin Owens is now unloading on CM Punk. Fight then spills to the outside. Kevin Owens then clotheslines CM Punk on the floor. And then Kevin Owens goes and hits a big cannonball on CM Punk in the corner. Kevin Owens goes for the cover, but CM Punk kicks out at 2 3/4. Kevin Owens then heads to the top rope and sees CM Punk rolling out of the ring. Kevin Owens then super kicks CM Punk on the floor. Then Kevin Owens climbs up to the barrier and hits a frog splash. Sending CM Punk crashing through the table on the outside. Big monster crash there from Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens hits CM Punk with a swanton bomb off the top rope as well, and goes for the pin, but CM Punk kicks out again right before the 3 count. Kevin Owens then goes for the pop-up power bomb, but Punk hits Kevin Owens fires back. He hits Kevin Owens with a series of kicks. CM Punk then hits a running knee into the face of Kevin Owens, follows it up with a clothesline. CM Punk then heads to the top rope and he hits a Macho Man Randy Savage type elbow drop, but Kevin Owens kicks out at 2. CM Punk then applies an Anaconda Bite in the middle of the ring. Kevin Owens has nowhere to go, but he gets out of it. CM Punk then hits Kevin Owens with a neck breaker, follows it up with a second one. Punk is now unloading on Kevin Owens. Then Punk go to sleep in GTS. Kevin Owens catches his knee and turns it into a sharpshooter. CM Punk then grabs the bottom rope to break the submission move. Both men are now down and out. Kevin Owens then goes for a stunner, but CM Punk sends him into the referee. So our first ref bump towards the end of the contest. Kevin Owens then sends CM Punk into the referee again. He goes to the floor. The referee is down and out. CM Punk then hits Kevin Owens with the go to sleep, but there is still no referee. You can hear the fans counting to 10 when CM Punk went for the cover. CM Punk is now pounding away at Kevin Owens, and the match continues. Sami Zayn appears through the crowd. He sends sends CM Punk into the post behind the referee's back. Back in the ring, Kevin Owens hits CM Punk. He wakes the referee. Doesn't wake the referee up, but he somewhat awake enough to throw him into the ring. And then Kevin Owens hits CM Punk with a stunner, and everybody thought this was it. Right here, CM Punk kicked out at 2 9/10, really close to a 3. Sami Zayn can't believe it, so Sami Zayn then slides the Undisputed WWE Championship through the bottom rope into the middle of the ring to Kevin Owens, but he picks it up. But he doesn't want to do it that way. He hands it to Sami and says, "I'm not doing it this way." And he really pushes Sami with that belt when he hands it to him. Sami Zayn then hits Kevin Owens with the championship belt, and CM Punk then hits KO with a GTS for the 1, 2, 3. The winner and still your Undisputed WWE Champion with Sami Zayn's interference is CM Punk. After the match is over, Punk celebrates in the ring. Sami Zayn enters the ring with the title. CM Punk turns around and Sami Zayn hits CM Punk with the title belt. Kevin Owens rolls into the ring, tries to stop Sami Zayn, and then Sami Zayn hits him with CM Punk's title as well. Sami Zayn then hits CM Punk with the title again. Sami Zayn then tells Punk that you stole this title from me. Sami Zayn then stands tall with the title as the show comes to a close. So, looks like we're headed for a triple threat here, guys. Not very. I didn't really want it to end this way. Definitely a great match on a lackluster SmackDown, but it did further the storyline. I don't know how far Sami Zayn's away from being able to get back in the ring, as he does have I think his left hand is broken as well. So, but next week on SmackDown, I'm sure we'll see CM Punk, who will have some choice words for Sami Zayn. Where will this lead? Will this lead to a triple threat at Money in the Bank? It's possible. I don't think we'll get anything with these guys at Sunday Night Main Event, but we could. I just don't know how far Sami Zayn is from being able to come back. But next week we will get Paige going one-on-one with JC Jane for the Women's United States Championship. Tatum Paxton makes her main roster debut on SmackDown when she goes one-on-one with Michin. That's really all they announced for next week. So, like I said, they are coasting a little bit into Sunday Night's Main Event. Obviously, the next big PLE will be in October in New Orleans, Louisiana, for Money in the Bank. So that's it, guys. This has been your SmackDown recap live here on the EVP show. Sorry that we are going to run a little shorter time than normal today. As I said, I will be traveling through the night and all day tomorrow. Have a long drive, so wanted to make sure to get this content out to you guys. If you are watching live on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button, and hit the like button on the podcast, on the SmackDown recap. It helps my algorithm. It helps me and my YouTube channel. Shout out to Leslie for being in the comments. We're also live on, like I said, we are live on my YouTube page, my X page, and DWE Television's X page. Make sure you follow DWE Television on X, and I will go through and give a shout out to everyone affiliated with with DWE. Starting with the CEO himself, Miami the Great, which you can catch him tomorrow or every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern for Inside the NFL Mind with Miami. You can find that on DW Television on X, also on Talk It Up Podcast on YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to Talk It Up Podcast. Tomorrow you can catch Miami the Great and the HR and CFO of DWE, Final Boss Baby. Tomorrow they will be live with DWE Radio. You can catch that on the DWE Television X page. Also should be on the DWE Family Media page as well. On Talk It Up Podcast on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and join them tomorrow for DWE Radio. It's also live on Twitch at DWE TV and DWE Television, and also on Spotify. Over 20-something episodes. So make sure to tune into them tomorrow for DWE Radio. Shout out to the world of Greg, the marketing director for DWE. You can catch him and Kyle the Man Anthony live every Monday. I believe this Monday they'll be live at maybe 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern because Raw is an hour earlier. For the rundown, they will run down the entire Raw card and get you guys ready for the Raw show coming up this Monday. And they're live every Monday, so make sure to follow the world of Greg and Kyle the Man Anthony. Speaking of Kyle the Man Anthony, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, you can tune in to Queens of WWE, which will be this coming up Wednesday, be episode number 11 at 8 p.m. Eastern time. As I join Kyle the Man Anthony as we dissect everything in the women's division on Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. So make sure you follow Kyle as well. Shout out to Director Reg, After the Slam podcast on X, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, as well as the Sports Chat Network with DWE and everyone affiliated with Gimmick Table Media. I will be back shortly, guys, to tell you guys where you can find me on my social media platforms and what I have coming up for you guys for the rest of this weekend, which isn't on but one show this weekend, and next week as we are on the road to NXT Heatwave. Once again, this has been your SmackDown recap show, live here on the EVP show, Friday, August 21st, 2026. I will be back shortly to tell you guys where you can find me on my social media platforms, what I have coming up next for you guys this weekend and next week.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
There are a lot of podcasts out there, but only one with this kind of energy.
Welcome to EVP Show Recaps Predictions Sports. Let go, show recaps predictions sports
In one podcast.
Welcome to EVP Show Recaps Predictions Sports. Let go.
Once again, thank you for tuning in to the SmackDown Recap live here on EVP show, Friday, August 21st, 2026. August is almost over. We're almost to Labor Day. This year is completely flying by. So as far as my social media platforms, they are scrolling across the bottom of the screen. All my links are in my bio, but you can find me on X at EVP2JP. We are live on my X page as we speak. And if you follow me on X, you can find my YouTube. It is pinned at the very top of my X page. On Instagram, you can find me at EVP2JP. It is a business account, but my YouTube is in my bio. My YouTube link is in my bio. And you can catch all the videos made by Miami the Great or my upcoming streams, which I will be posting tomorrow at some point for my upcoming stream on Sunday. I always post them a day ahead. So follow me on Instagram and on TikTok. You can find me at Brady the Goat 21. That's at BRADYDA Goat 21. Also, that is a business account, but you can find my YouTube link in the bio and catch all of my upcoming videos made by Miami the Great. Last but not least, and most importantly, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, please turn that notification bell on and come and join me for the daily wrestling content, as I have a big week coming up for you guys. If you cannot find my YouTube page on any of my social media platforms, just go up to the search bar in the top right corner and type in at the EBP show, where you will find over 1,000 live videos, 500 plus YouTube shorts as well, and a couple of pre-recorded videos as well. So what I have coming up next for you guys, as I said, I will be traveling tomorrow, so make sure you guys have a good Saturday. I probably won't be on social media very much, I will be on the road, but make sure you guys tune in to DWE Radio live tomorrow with Miami the Great and Final Boss Baby. It will be on live on DWE TV and also on Talk It Up podcast and on Twitch, DWE Television and DWE TV on Twitch, and also on Spotify. So make sure you tune in tomorrow for DWE Radio. I will be back with you guys, and somebody will get a free month into exclusive news channel, as I got 15 likes on the last Sunday night scoop. You can catch me Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern time for another episode of Sunday Night Scoops with the EVP, as we talk about everything going up to NXT Heatwave and Sunday Night's main event. And we're on the road to Money in the Bank in October in New Orleans, Louisiana. Monday night, I'm back at 10 p.m. Eastern, special start time Monday, as Raw is coming on an hour or two earlier than normal. You can catch me at 10 p.m. Eastern time Monday for the Raw recap show. And then Tuesday night, it is the go home show before NXT Heatwave. Come join me at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time Tuesday night for the NXT recap show. And then Wednesday, turn the notification bell on and come and join me and 9 others as we do the NXT Heatwave prediction show. That will be Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Me and 9 others will be doing. We will be predicting the NXT Heatwave prediction show. All the matches coming up this Sunday. This coming up, not this Sunday, but next Sunday at NXT Heatwave. I believe the start time is 2 p.m. Eastern time. They will be live in Texas. So join us Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Eastern for the NXT Heatwave prediction show. And then Thursday night, I'm back. Had a big crowd in here last night. Thank you guys for that. We will be back Thursday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time for the Big Brother Season 28 Week 7 recap show. Who won the HOH? Who won the BB Time Capsule? Who are the nominees? Who won the Golden Power Veto? Was there a power play? Did the winner of the Power Veto save themselves from the chopping block, or was somebody removed from the chopping block? Who ultimately won the BB Blockbuster, and who will join the other 6 house? Who will become the 6th house guest evicted, the 7th house guest evicted from the Big Brother house? Join me Thursday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time for the Big Brother Season 28 Week 7 recap show. And then next Friday night, what will be the aftermath of SmackDown tonight? Hopefully we'll get a better show next week. Join me next Friday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time for your SmackDown recap show. And then next Saturday, I'm off as well. But tune in next Sunday. There will be no Sunday Night Scoops next Sunday, but tune in next Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern time for the NXT Heatwave recap show. So we got a full week of content coming for you guys. Once again, appreciate the turnout last night, and shout out to the almost 80 people live here. SmackDown wasn't great, so I didn't expect to get a big crowd tonight. For me, it wasn't. If you guys enjoyed it, then so be it. But I didn't think it was all that great tonight. But this is my opinion. But we are going to pump the content out, whether the show is good or not, because you know how we do it here on the EVP show. So once again, that is my schedule for the rest of this weekend. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend. We are getting super close to the week 1 of the NFL season, which is less than 2 weeks away. So looking forward to that. Me and Miami the Great will be starting the EVP Miami NFL recap show on the first Tuesday of September at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you are locked in for that, as we did really well last year on the season 1 of the EVP Miami NFL recap show. This will be season 2, so looking forward to back to doing that. Going to doubleheader Tuesday, changing over from doubleheader Sunday to doubleheader Tuesday, which we will start that the first Tuesday in September. So once again, this has been your SmackDown recap show live here on the EVP show, Friday, August 21st, 2026. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure if you do go back and watch the stream, hit that like button on the stream and leave me some comments and tell me what you thought about SmackDown tonight. Was it good? Was it bad? What? Anything. Just leave me some comments. I definitely will check it. But I will be traveling tomorrow, so if I don't get back to you, I will check it once I get where I'm going. But you guys have a great weekend. Make sure to lock in tomorrow to DW Radio. You can listen live on the DW Television X page on Talk It Up Podcast. Also at DWE Television and DWE TV on Twitch, and also on Spotify. So, like I said, hopefully you guys have a really good weekend and a good Saturday. I'm sure there is football on tomorrow, but I will be traveling. I'm leaving late tonight, so I'll be driving through the night and all day tomorrow. So I'll be locked in to DW Radio. Make sure you guys tune in to Miami the Great and Final Boss Baby tomorrow for DW Radio. And I will be back Sunday, fresh as a daisy with you guys, ready for another episode of Sunday Night Scoops with the EVP that will be coming up Sunday, live here on the EVP show at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, as I will be giving away a 1-month free membership to my news channel and my Discord. Once again, if you want to subscribe to that, shoot me a message in the Discord DMs if you have a Discord, or on Twitter. It's only $3 a month, no contract. We've gotten over 30 people in the channel so far since July 1st, so definitely off to a great start. Make sure you guys lock in Sunday for another Sunday Night Scoops at 6 p.m. Eastern Time with EVP. As like I said, I will be giving away another 1-month membership to the news channel in the Discord. With that being said, guys, this is it for me tonight. You guys have a great Saturday. I will be traveling, so if you do contact me and I don't answer back, because I am on the road. I don't like to talk too much when I'm on the road. You guys have a happy Saturday. Make sure you tune in to DW Radio tomorrow and come back Sunday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Time and join me for another episode of Sunday Night Scoops with the EVP. I am the EVP from the EVP show and the golden boy of DWE. DWE is the only place to be. You guys have a happy Saturday. Make sure you tune in to DW Radio. Like I said, once again, tomorrow, I will go through it one more time. It will be live on the DWE Television X page with Miami the Great and Final Boss Baby. And you can also catch it live on YouTube at Talk It Up Podcast, and also on Twitch at DWE TV and DWE Television on Twitch. And also will be uploaded to Spotify. There's also 20 plus episodes on Spotify right now. So make sure you guys lock in to that tomorrow. If you're traveling, if you're working out, just hanging out around the house, make sure you tune in to Miami and Final Boss Baby tomorrow for DW Radio. And I will be back with you guys, like I said, for a special episode. I will be giving away a free membership to the Discord, 1 month, not a full membership, but 1 month, Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time for Sunday Night Scoops with the EVP. Once again, thank you guys so much, the 110 people that tuned in to the SmackDown Recap Show. And I will see you guys Sunday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Time for Sunday Night Scoops with the EVP. Good night. Have a happy Saturday. And come lock back in with us Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time for Sunday Night Scoop with the EVP. Good night, everyone.